How to get a six pack. This was one of my goals, I think, 4 years ago, because growing up, at some point of my life, I was fat, wasn't doing a lot of sport, was playing lots of video games. When I started martial arts, I think I was like 16. I began like being in really good shape, but I could never reach that six pack. And I used to exercise quite a lot. I used to do those martial arts intense sessions of like an hour and a half sparring. Um, Used to go to the gym, it used to do a lot of abs. So in this video, I'm just gonna tell you quickly like how I did that, and you'll see it's really damn simple. On that picture, this picture is in Punta del Este with my wife in Uruguay, and I was probably fasting when I took that picture. I have a six pack anyway, like if if I contract my abdominals, but most of the time it won't be like seeable. And I think I just did some exercise before that picture, some abdominals on the beach because I like training on the beach. That was like 4 years ago. I had like this gold chain that, yeah, obviously I don't have anymore, as I think it's like superficial things. But and so is a six pack, by the way, or an eight pack, matter of fact, because that's probably what I have. But it is a cool thing to have. It makes you, I guess, feel good when you look in the mirror. Um, but how to get it? Uh, Consume less food uh, than what. Let me get that back again. Sorry about that, guys. You should burn more calories than you consume. Okay. So, for example, if I don't eat a day, I'm not consuming anything and I'm still doing physical activity. Thus, my body is burning and the fat on my abdominals will go away, as simple as that. So my secret for that is, well, I think that like every human, even if they don't exercise, they have a six pack, Um, Yet obviously it shows way more when you exercise. So tip number one, exercise. I exercise twice a day. Tip number two, consume less calorie than you would actually burn. So like back in the days, why didn't I have this six or eight pack back in days? I used to eat like pizza, and I used to eat 3 times a day. Now I eat once a day, the OMAD diet. Not saying that this is for everyone, but that certainly helps. It's mostly keto. So for example, right now I'm drinking this beautiful black coffee with cocoa oil. Cheers to you guys. And this certainly helps. Sports, 2 times a day. I did a bunch of crazy things like Ironman and stuff like that. And the second tip, which is the most powerful one, consume less than you burn. So that means basically that I do fastings, well, every day, like intermittent fasting. I eat once a day. So for 24 hours, my body is like burning these calories. Second thing, if you're really really motivated to get that six pack, obviously if you're obese, this will not like be instant. But if you're like 5 to 15% fat, you might see like almost an instant impact to actually, yeah, like fasting. So for example, in this picture, I was kind of really fit, and I was probably doing a 2 days fast, 48 hours fast. I don't remember doing a 3 day because 3 days quite intense. I did a 3 day, I think, in Cancun. One other picture that I could find here, and the longest I've been, I think, was like 4 days. It was here in Oaxaca. I did it because I was sick. My stomach wasn't feeling good, basically, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna put anything in my stomach, and it's gonna gonna feel better, So um, those are my tips: sports and basically, yeah, like not eating. That's super good and painful, by the way, because it's not natural for well, it is kind of natural, but not in our modern world to fast that long. Obviously, if you want to do it for the picture, as per se, well, exercise before. I mean, I wouldn't recommend you do it for social media, or maybe like do it for your own vision board like I did here. But yeah, like exercise prior to the picture, fast during the picture, and the last tip I'm gonna leave you with is sun. Sun, precisely, it makes you like sweat, and it kind of sculpts your body, to be honest. So that's another tip if you want to have that amazing look. And yeah, guys, like a six pack, it's cool for self-esteem. You look good in the mirror, and it's also cool just to check something off a list, because I mean that's my type of personality. I derive great joy of accomplishing things, and it's the same for being rich. There's many reasons to being rich, but definitely not the top. Well, probably the top one is, yeah, financial freedom, as per se. But the second one, which comes really close, is just to accomplish it, because it is hard. It's extremely hard to become rich. And six pack, eight pack, is it extremely hard? It's probably hard, not as extreme as like becoming rich, as becoming rich becomes necessitates a lot of consistency. And and so is our abdominals. Just that abdominals say that, yeah, you're a bit overweight, you can probably crack it in like 6 to 8 months, while being rich it's like 6 to 8 years or more. So guys, hope you enjoyed this little video. Hope it wasn't like too philosophical, but remember that sport, not eating too much, try fasting, guys. It is epic. Apart from getting that six right back, just the benefits on your health is just incredible. Not to talk about the mindset benefits, and so is for the sport. I also talked about a couple of hacks, like if you're going to the beach, well, do exercise just before, and use the sun. So, guys, beach body, six pack, eight pack, whatever, that's yours.